circumcircle. We will discuss about circumcircle of regular polygon. Circumcircle of regular polygon. Circumcircle of regular polygon means a polygon is there like this today. The circle passing through all the vertices of regular polygon. Circumcircle means a circle which passes through all the vertices. Like this regular polygon of n sides will be there. A1, A2, A3 and so on. N vertices will be there. This is called circumcircle. This is called circumcircle of regular polygon. A circle which passes through all the vertices of regular polygon. Its center, look at center of this circle. This is called circumcircle. This is called circumcircle. And the center of this circle, this is called circumcenter. The center of this circle is called circumcenter. It will be equidistant from all the sides. Circumcenter in triangle ABC, how it will be OA equal to OB equal to OC. Like that in regular polygon also, what happens is OA1 equal to OA2 and so on OAN. It will be equidistant and that is called capital R. Capital R. These distances are there. OA1, OA2. These are nothing but radius of the circle. Let us say capital R. Let us say capital R, where R is called circumradius. Radius of this circle which passes through all the vertices of regular polygon. That radius is nothing but it is denoted by capital R. Look at capital R equal to circumradius. Formula for this is look at here. We will calculate the formula. How to calculate the formula? Look at this triangle you take. This triangle you take. This triangle I am taking. This OA1, A2. This is isosceles triangle. This is isosceles triangle OA1, A2. Because this is R, this is R. So these two sides are equal. This is isosceles triangle. This angle is what? This angle completely is angle at the center. Yesterday I told. This is nothing but 2 pi by n. Angle at the center for each triangle is 2 pi by n. As this is the isosceles triangle, if I drop a perpendicular to A1, A2, it will bisect A1, A2. Let us say this is L. So this and this L will bisect. Let us say for polygon side length is A. Let us say for polygon side length is A. Each side equal to A. Then this will become A by 2. This will become A by 2. This will become A by 2. Now if you look at the triangle OAL. Triangle OAL. You take triangle OAL. So this line will also bisect this angle. That means this angle will be pi by n. This angle will be pi by n. Because in isosceles triangle, this is vertical angle bisector. This is pi by n. This is pi by n. Now, if you write sine pi by n, sine pi by n is nothing but AL divided by hypotenuse is what? OA. That means A by 2 divided by capital R. Now capital R is nothing but A by 2 cosecant pi by n. Cosecant pi by n. That means, so capital R formula is nothing but A by 2 cosecant pi by n. This is the formula. That means if a circle is passing through all the vertices, radius of that circle, the circle which passes through all the vertices, radius of the circle, how to calculate is A by 2 into cosecant pi by n. That means if you know number of sides of the polygon and the length of the side of the polygon, you can calculate radius of the circle, that is nothing but circumradius, by using this formula. That is about circumcircle of regular polygon, right? So here if you look at this case, circle is where outside, now polygon is where inside. This is also called polygon inscribed in a circle. Polygon inscribed in a circle. Here look at, polygon is inside, polygon inscribed in a circle, or otherwise in this diagram, outer diagram is what? Circle. That is called circumcircle, right? Outer one is called circum, under the diagram name circle. Inner one is called inscribed polygon. Whenever outside diagram is there, we will always say that circumcircle. The diagram is what? Circle. Outside is there circumcircle. Inside is there what we will tell? Inscribed polygon. Inner means inscribed. Outer means circumscribed circle. Look at next. Area of regular polygon. Area of regular polygon inscribed in a circle of radius, inscribed in a circle of radius capital R is, okay, that means this polygon area is nothing but, I am calculating the area. Look at, I am calculating the area. Look at how you will get. Area is nothing but, area of regular polygon is nothing but, like these type of triangles, there will be n triangles like that. N into area of triangle OA1, A2, OA1, A2. OA1, A2. Like this type of triangles, similarly n triangles will be there. They will be of equal area. Now I am calculating area of triangle OA1, A2. Look at here. This is the triangle like this. This triangle is like this. Only radius is given, side not given. Only radius of the circle is given. Only radius of the circle is given. Side is not given. A is not given. Only this radius of the circle is there, that is given. Now I will drop a perpendicular. This angle is what? If we drop a perpendicular, so let us say this is n, this is pi by n. This angle is what? Pi by n, because complete angle is what? 2 pi by n. Now area, here what I am writing is n into half into base into height. Base is what? A1, A2 into height is what? OL. Height is what? OL. That means n into 1 by 2 into a1 a2. A1 a2 is nothing but I can write twice a1l, twice a1l into, no, you can write this area, you can write easily. Look at n into, you can easily write. Look at this side is what r, this side is what r. Included angle is what 2 pi by n. Therefore, directly you can write n into product of two sides into, directly you can write, no need of base into height, sine included angle. What is the area of triangle? If you know two sides and the angle between them, 1 by 2 into product of two sides into sine of angle between them. Now you know this is r, this is r. So 1 by 2 into r into sine of angle between them. Therefore, formula is 1 by 4 n r square sine 2 pi by n. Sine 2 pi by n. So this is the formula. 1 by 2 n r square. So this is the, whenever the diagram is there like this, right? If you know the radius of the circle, that is called capital R. If you know the radius of the circle, use this formula. Whenever polygon is inscribed in a circle, and if you know the radius of the circle, you use this formula to calculate area of polygon. 1 by 2 nr square sine 2 pi by n. To calculate the radius of the circle, if side is known, this r equal to a by 2 into cosecant pi by n to calculate radius of the circle. And if you know the radius of the circle, then use this formula 1 by 2 nr square sine 2 pi by n. If the diagram is like this. So this is in the first case two formulae. When the polygon is inscribed in a circle, radius of the circle is nothing but this formula. And if circle radius is known, area of the regular polygon is this formula. Yesterday I told one formula, area of polygon. What is that? If you know side of the polygon, in that formula there is no radius. If you know side of the polygon, then use that formula. There will be no circle. Direct polygon. If you know the side of the polygon. Next, look at. Next, in circle. In circle in circle of a regular polygon. In circle of a regular polygon. This is nothing but the circle which touches all sides of a regular polygon. Just like in the triangle, what is in circle of the triangle? The circle which touches all the sides of the triangle. Similarly, the circle which touches all the sides of the regular polygon is called in circle. Its radius is in radius. For that circle, radius is called in radius. It is denoted by small r. That means diagram will be like this. Suppose a polygon is there like this. The circle which touches all the sides. This is the one. Now the previous case is the circle which passes through vertices. Now this is nothing but if it will lie inside the polygon. Previous circle is what? It lies outside the polygon. Right? This is the one. Now for this radius, look at this is center O. This is center O. Like this. Here radius is nothing but, look at this is A1. This is A2. Like that n vertices will be there. Just I have drawn 3, like that n vertices will be there. Right? Radius is nothing but, look at here. This is the radius of circle. This is the radius of circle. Now here in this case, OA1, OA2 are not radii because these points are lying outside the circle. What is radius? From center to any point on the circle. What is the point? Let us say this is D. So this is the radius, right? From center to perpendicular distance to any side is nothing but radius. Like that, similarly, this side is there. This is radius of circle. Similarly, all these will be equal. All these will be equal. They are radii of the circle. That is called in radius. Right? In the previous case, it is called circumradius. Right? That circle and this circle is different. Now I want to calculate a formula for small r. Look at here. I am joining this triangle. 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 Look at this triangle is like this. O, A1, A2. So this is, let us say side length is M. Side length is given. Here side length is given. That means let us say this is D. So this bisects. That means this is A by 2. This is A by 2. Right? This angle is pi by n. Complete angle is 2 pi by n. That means pi by n. This is an isosceles triangle only. The vertical angle bisects. The vertical angle bisects some. Look at here. So this OD is nothing but in radius. This OD is nothing but in radius. Now I am writing from the triangle, in the triangle OAD. In the triangle OAD, I am writing cot pi by n. I am writing cot pi by n. Cot pi by n is nothing but adjacent side. OD divided by AD. OD divided by AD. That means small r divided by AD is what? A by 2. Therefore, formula is in radius. In radius is nothing but r. This is nothing but A by 2 cot pi by n. So this is the radius of circle which touches all the sides of the polygon. Kaushik Reddy, what is your doubt? Kaushik Reddy, what is your doubt, Amma? ఏమ్మా sin pi by 2 ఎక్కడ తీసుకున్నావు? sin pi by n అది. ఇప్పుడా కాదురా, ఇప్పుడు మనకి ట్రయాంగిల్ ఉంది కదా, ట్రయాంగిల్ ఏరియా కనుక్కున్నాం. ఏరియా ఏంటి ఫార్ములా? ఇప్పుడు ట్రయాంగిల్ ఏబిసి ఫార్ములా ఉందని ఏమి రాస్తాం? హాఫ్ ఇంటూ ఏ ఇంటూ బి ఇంటూ సైన్ సి. హాఫ్ ఏబి సైన్ సి కదా ఫార్ములా, అవునా కదా? హాఫ్ ఇంటూ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ టూ సైడ్స్ ఇంటూ సైన్ ఆఫ్ ఇంక్లూడెడ్ యాంగిల్. ఇందాక దాంట్లో రెండు సైడ్లు క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, వాటి మధ్య యాంగిల్ ఎంత ఉంది? 2 pi by n is there. That's why half into capital R into sin 2 pi by n రాశా. అర్థమైంది కదా? ఏరియా ఆఫ్ ట్రయాంగిల్ అంటే రెండు సైడ్స్ అను వాటి మధ్య యాంగిల్ తెలిస్తే మనం ఏం రాయాలి? హాఫ్ ఇంటూ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ సైడ్స్ ఇంటూ సైన్ ఆఫ్ యాంగిల్ బిట్వీన్ దెమ్. అది ఫార్ములా. అర్థమైందా కౌశిక్? ఓకేనా? ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు రాశాను? నేనేం కనుక్కోవాలి? క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ కనుక్కోవాలి. ఇక్కడ క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ కనుక్కోవాలి కదా. ఈ సైడ్ తెలుసు కదా, సైడ్ ఇచ్చే కదా, ఏ బై 2 తెలుసు కదా. tan pi by n రాస్తే ఇది తెలిసింది ఉంది, ఏ బై 2 డివైడ్ బై ఆర్. అప్పుడు నాకు ఆర్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు నేను sin pi by n రాస్తే రాదు చూడు. sin pi by n ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఆపోజిట్ a by 2 డివైడెడ్ బై OA రాదు కదా స్మాల్ r. అందుకని ట్రయాంగిల్ లో మనకు రిక్వైర్మెంట్ బట్టి ఏం తెలుసు ఏం కావాలి దాన్ని బట్టి రాసుకోవాలి. అర్థమైందా? ఓకేనా? సో in radius is this. That means look at here. In the polygon a circle is there, amma. If he asks to calculate what is the radius of that circle, use this formula, right? You must know number of sides. If it is a decagon, n equal to 10, right? You must know the side of the polygon to calculate this one. If side is known, number of sides are known. Use this formula to calculate the inner circle. Previous formula is what? Outer circle, right? Circle will be there outside. This is the formula, right? Look at area of, in this case we will calculate area of regular polygon. Area of regular polygon having in radius r is nothing but area formula is, I will show how you will get n r square tan pi by n. This is the area of regular polygon. If you know the radius of circle, you can calculate what is the area of regular polygon by using this formula. In the previous case, if radius of circle is known, that means outer circle radius is known. We have designed a formula. What is that? 1 by 2 nr square sine 2 pi by n. Similarly here, this circle is inner circle. That circle is different, right? You know here radius of the circle. Now look at how I will calculate. So area equals to, area is nothing but n times this triangle. n into n times area of triangle OA1 A2. Total area is nothing but like this, n triangles will be there, right? So now in triangle, what you know, look at. So A1 A2. Now drop a perpendicular. This is D. This is D. This radius is given to you. Nothing is given. Side is not given. Only radius is given. Now this is nothing but what I am writing is n into half into base into height. Base is nothing but A1 A2 into height, right? So that means you can write here n into 1 by 2 into A1 A2 is nothing but these two are equal. This is midpoint, twice A1D. Twice A1D into OD. 2 cancel. Now n into. Now I am calculating A1D. Look at here. In triangle OA1D, this angle is what? Pi by n. This angle is pi by n. Both angles will be pi by n because this is angular bisector. Now what I am writing is tan pi by n. I am writing in triangle. Observe carefully. OAD. Only this radius I know. Adjacent side I know. Opposite side I have to calculate. That means I am writing tan pi by n. Tan pi by n is nothing but A1D divided by OD. That means tan pi by n equals to A1D I want to calculate. So this is R. Therefore A1D equals to R tan pi by n. OD is what? R. That means I am substituting here. Look at. So R tan pi by n into OD is what? R. So what is the formula? N R square tan pi by n. N R square tan pi by n. Right? This is the formula. That means if inner circle radius is known, use this formula. Inner circle radius is small r. If inner circle radius is known, use this formula to calculate area of polygon. If outer circle radius is known, use the previous formula. In this concept there are 4 formulae. Briefly I will summarize, right? There will be 2 cases. First case is what? Circle is outside and polygon is inside. That outer circle is called circumcircle. That outer circle is called circumcircle, right? Whenever the circle is outside, radius of that circle, one formula you have to remember. If side is given, radius of the outer circle is nothing but a by 2 cosecant pi by n, right? So if outer circle radius is given, what is the formula to calculate area of polygon? 1 by 2 nr square sine 2 pi by n. That is about if circle is outside and polygon is inside, right? Second case is this one, right? The circle that touches all the sides of the polygon. In this case, circle will be inside and polygon will be outside. So if side length is given for the polygon, you can calculate the radius of the circle. Small r is nothing but a by 2 cot pi by n, right? If radius of this circle is given, you can calculate what is the area of polygon by using this formula. Nr square tan pi by n. These are the 4 formulas you have to remember. Yesterday I told one formula. There is no circle there. Only polygon side will be known. That's all. Right? Here in area, if you know the circle radius, then you can calculate area. Here, if circle radius, previously circumradius, outer. If circle radius is known, 2 formulas are there to calculate the area. One is circumradius, if you know, you can calculate. One is in radius, if you know, you can calculate. And another one is if side of the polygon you know and number of sides you know, 1 by 4 na square cot pi by n. Let us see the application, you will get clarity. Look at one problem. He is telling the area of a regular polygon of n sides inscribed in a circle, and the area of a regular polygon having same number of sides. Having same number of sides, circumscribing the same circle are in ratio given ratio 3:4, then n equal to dash. Look at the problem carefully. right? There is a circulum. There is a circle, right? In the first case, regular polygon is inscribed in a circle, right? Look at, let circle radius. Let circle radius equal to k. Let us say k is the radius of circle. K is the radius of circle. Case 1. Case 1. How the diagram will be? Polygon is inscribed in a circle. Polygon is inscribed in a circle. That means like this. Like this diagram will be. Like this diagram will be. Right? So that means this is A1, this is A2, this is A3, like that. N-sided polygon. Clearly, it is inscribed in a circle. Diagram will be like this. Right? For this circle, I have taken radius k. That means this is circumcircle. That means capital R is k. Capital R is what? K. If circle is outside, capital R, capital R is k. So what is the area? If you know capital R, what is the area? A1 equals to, look at the formula I told. Half into nr square sine 2 pi by n. If capital R is known, then this is nothing but 1 by 2 n k square sine 2 pi by n. Right? Keep it like this. First case that is given. Right? And then second case, look at second case. In the second case, what is telling? The area of regular polygon having same number of sides, circumscribing the same circle. That means polygon is circumscribing the same circle. That means diagram will be like this. Polygon is circumscribing means polygon will be outside, circle will be inside, right? What he is telling is there is a polygon having same number of sides, right? This polygon and this polygon are not identical. When they will be identical? If same number of sides and same length of the side. This polygon and this polygon does not be having same lengths. If same lengths are there, they will not be in the ratio 3:1. This polygon and this polygon are different, but the number of sides are same. Length will vary, length of the side. So now here given that, here the same, but circle is same. This circle and this circle is same. Same means what here? Radius of the circle will be same. Here in this case, radius of circle will become smaller. Right? For this polygon, this same circle is what? In circle. That means A2 is what? If in circle is known, that is nothing but nr square tan. Of course, same circle, but here its role is different. This will become capital R here, radius of this circle. Here for this polygon, it is in circle. This will become smaller. So area of this polygon is nothing but A2 is nothing but nk square tan pi by n. So this is second case, right? So given that A1 by A2 is given 3 by 4. Now substitute 1 by 2 n k square sine 2 pi by n divided by n k square tan pi by n. This is given 3 by 4. This is given 3 by 4. So nk square and nk square will get cancelled. This. Now I am writing the formula for sine 2 pi by n. Sine 2a is nothing but 2 sine a cos a. Sine 2a is nothing but 2 sine a cos a divided by, this is nothing but sine pi by n divided by cos pi by n. Right? So this sin pi by n, this sin pi by n will get cancelled. 1 by 2, 2 will it get cancelled. This is nothing but 3 by 4. So this cos pi by n will come up. So that means cos square pi by n is nothing but 3 by 4. Therefore, cos pi by n is nothing but root 3 by 2, that is cos pi by 6. Therefore, pi by n is nothing but pi cancel, so n is what? 6. N is what? 6. Like that, if outer circle radius is known, use the formula this to calculate area of polygon. If inner circle radius is known, use the formula to calculate area. If any doubt, raise your hand, Amma. Fast, Amma. Kartikeya. Kartikeya, any doubt is there? Darshwan, any doubt is there? Cheppamma. In radius. అవును ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ కేనేగా తీసుకుంది. ఈ రెండు కేసులో సర్కిల్ ఒకటే, సర్కిల్ మారట్లా, పాలిగన్ మారుతుంది. సర్కిల్ ఒకటే కదరా. అరే సర్కిల్ గుండ్రంగా ఒకటే ఉంటే రేడియస్ ఎట్ మారిద్ది? గుండ్రంగా ఒకటే కదరా ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఏం ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా, ఇక్కడ లడ్డు ఉంది కదా, ఈ లడ్డు తీసేసి లోపల వేయటం అంతే. ఆ లడ్డు అలానే ఉంటదిగా, మారదుగా. లడ్డు తిన్నప్పుడుగా మారేది. అది ఈ లడ్డు ఒకటే. అర్థమైంది కదా. సర్కిల్ మారలా. ఇందాక ఏం చేసామంటే ఈ పాలిగన్ చుట్టూతో ఉన్నది సర్కిల్. అదే సర్కిల్ ఇక్కడ ఈ రెండు పాలిగన్స్ డిఫరెంట్. ఇదే సర్కిల్ దీని లోపల ఉందన్నమాట. అర్థమైందిగా? ఓకే, లుక్ ఎట్ నెక్స్ట్ ప్రాబ్లం. ఎప్పుడైనా అవుటర్ సర్కిల్ రేడియస్ తెలిస్తే క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ అనుకున్నాం, అప్పుడు క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ అన్న ఫార్ములా రాయండి. ఇన్నర్ సర్కిల్ రేడియస్ తెలిస్తే స్మాల్ ఆర్ అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు స్మాల్ ఆర్ ఫార్ములా రాయండి. సింపుల్. లుక్ ఎట్ వన్ మోర్ ప్రాబ్లం. Let In be the area of n-sided regular polygon inscribed in a circle of unit radius and ON be the area of n-sided polygon, n-sided polygon circumscribing the same circle. Circumscribing the same circle. Then ON into 1 plus root of 1 minus 2in divided by n whole square divided by in equal to dash. Look at this problem. చూడండి ఒకసారి ప్రాబ్లం అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఒక సర్కిల్ ఉంది, సర్కిల్ యొక్క రేడియస్ 1, రేడియస్ ఫిక్స్డ్, రేడియస్ ఆఫ్ సర్కిల్ is 1, right? Radius of circle is given 1. Now ఏమంటున్నారంటే IN is the area of n-sided regular polygon inscribed in a circle. Clear గా case 1. Polygon is inscribed in a circle. Case 1 is clear. So polygon will be inside and circle will be outside, like this. So radius of the circle is given as 1. For this radius is what? Outer circle means capital R is given. That radius is this amount. That radius is this. That is 1 in the first case. Right? What is the formula? That symbol he has given. That is nothing but symbol. Just like I have taken A1, he has given that that is IN. Right? What is the formula? What is the formula? 1 by 2 n r square. If capital R is known, this is the formula. Simple, don't confuse. 1 by 2 n into this is 1 sine 2 pi by n over. So this is IN over first case. That is what area he is asking, right? So second case. He is telling that in second case, ON is the area of n-sided polygon circumscribing the same circle. That means polygon is circumscribing the circle. That means in the second case diagram will be like this. They are different polygons but same number of sides, right? Now this circle is touching the same circle of unit radius is touching all the sides. Polygon is circumscribing means polygon will be outside the circle, right? This is the one. In this case also radius is what? 1. Now in this case this is the radius. This is the radius. So R is what? 1. R is what? 1. Now in this case area of the polygon is given. Area of the polygon is ON. That is what formula nr square tan pi by n. That means n tan pi by n. This area and this area will be different. If they are both of same area, how he will give the problem? Right? That means this length of the side and this length of the side will be different. Polygon. Right? But same number of sides. If 5 is there, 5 like that. This, so IN you got, ON you got. What he is asking? Take this one and substitute ON and substitute ON. N tan pi by n into 1 plus, if you look at here, root of 1 minus, look at here. Here 2 by n into IN. 2 by n into IN means what? If you multiply this with 2 by n, n by 2 will get cancelled. 2 by n into this means n by 2 will get cancelled. And sine 2 pi by n whole square. That means sine 2 pi, sine square 2 pi by n divided by Again here in means what? 1 by 2 into n sine 2 pi by n. 2 pi by n. Now what I am doing is n cancel, 2 will come up. So 2 into, this is sine pi by n divided by cos pi by n into this is 1 plus cos 2 pi by n. Root of 1 minus sine square is what? Cos square. Root of cos square means cos you will get. So here sine 2 pi by n I am writing 2 sine pi by n cos pi by n I am writing 2 sine pi by n 2 sine a cos a formula. Right? So this 2 will get cancelled and sine pi by n will get cancelled. Sine pi by n will get cancelled. What you will get? This 1 plus cos 2 pi by n, I can write 1 plus cos theta equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. That means this is nothing but 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 pi by n divided by 2 means what? Pi by n divided by. Now here cos pi by n into cos pi by n. That is nothing but cos square pi by n. This and this will get cancelled. So answer is what? 2. Answer is what? 2. If any doubt is there, raise your hand, Amma. Fast. You write in this circle, this area. After that, simplify whatever he is asking. In this case, capital R is 1. In this case, small r is 1. We will go to the next concept. This is about regular polygon concept. Look at next term. Next look. Let H be orthocenter. Let H be orthocenter of triangle ABC. Right? Orthocenter in any triangle ABC is generally denoted by H. Then distances of H from vertices. We have some formula. Distances of orthocenter from vertices. Look at here. Number 1. HA. This is the distance of orthocenter to the vertex A. This formula is 2r cos A. I will tell how the formula will come. First note down the formula. HB. Distance of orthocenter to the vertex B. 2r cos B. Third is HC. Distance of orthocenter to the vertex C. Right? These are the distances of orthocenter from vertices A, B, C. These are the formulas you have to remember. I will tell how you will get. First, note down the formula. Next. Perpendicular distances from H to sides. Perpendicular distance of orthocenter to 3 sides. That means number 1. Look at H2 side BC. Formula is 2r cos B cos C. That means from H to BC perpendicular distance. Second formula. H2 side CA is nothing but 2R cos C cos A. 2R cos C cos A. Third, H2 side AB is nothing but 2R cos A cos B. 2R cos A cos B. These are the formulas. Look at what are those. Look at I am telling. So consider a triangle. Consider a triangle ABC. Consider a triangle ABC. This length is A. This length is B. This length is C. Now orthocenter is nothing but point of congruency of altitudes. I am drawing one altitude. Look at this is one altitude. This is one altitude AD. This is another altitude B. Right? This will be 90 degree. This will be 90 degree. So altitude means what? This angle will be 90 degree. This angle will be 90 degree. Similarly, drop one altitude from C upon AB. So this angle will be 90 degree. Right? These are the altitudes. AD, BE, CF. Their intersection point is nothing but orthocenter. This point is nothing but orthocenter. Now, what I am telling distances is this from this point to A. HA is nothing but 2R cos A. HB is nothing but 2R cos B. HC is nothing but 2R cos C. These are the distance I am talking about. Now, from H perpendicular distance upon BC, this HD distance, H2 BC perpendicular distance means HD. That is nothing but 2R cos B cos C. HE, that is nothing but 2R cos C cos A. HF, that is nothing but 2R cos A cos B. Now look at how you get this. How you will get this? We will see. Look at. Now look at the triangle. Whatever I am telling, look at this triangle. Triangle ADC you see. Triangle ADC. Triangle ADC is right angle triangle. Okay, now look at here. This is right angle is there. This is right angle triangle. This angle is what? This angle is angle C. This angle is angle C. This angle is 90 degree. Third angle I want to write this angle. What is that? In this triangle, this is 90 degree. This is C. Then this angle will be what? 180 minus of sum of two angles. So 180 minus of 90 degree plus C. What is that? This angle is 90 degree minus C. 90 degree minus C. So this angle is 90 degree minus C. This is C, this is 90. This will be 90 minus C. Now I am taking the triangle AEHM. I am taking the triangle AEH. This is right angle triangle. This is right angle triangle. Triangle AEH I have taken. I want, look at, for this what I am writing is cos of this angle I am writing. Cos of 90 minus C. Cos of 90 minus C is nothing but, cos means what? This is adjacent side. This is adjacent side. Right? AE divided by this HA you will get. HA. That means this is sin C equal to AE divided by HA. That means HA I want to calculate. AE divided by sin C. Let us say first equation. Let us say first equation. If I calculate AE, then I can get what is HA. If I calculate AE, then I can get what is HA. Let us say first equation, that is. Now if you look at this triangle, whatever the triangle I am telling, look at this triangle. You consider the triangle AED. You consider this triangle AED. AED. In this triangle, this angle is what? At E 90 degree. And this complete angle is what? This complete angle is angle A. That is, this complete angle is what? Angle A. So in the triangle AED, one angle is 90 degree and one angle is A. The third angle will be 180 minus sum of the two angles. 180 minus 90 degree plus A. What is that, this angle? -90° A. 90° minus A. So this angle will be 180 minus 90 plus A. 90 minus A. Now in this triangle, what I am writing is, I am considering triangle ABE. Look at here, triangle ABE. Triangle ABE. Now I am writing sine of 90 minus A. Sine of 90 minus A is nothing but sine of 90 minus A is nothing but AE divided by hypotenuse means this AB. That is nothing but C, you know. This length is what? C. AE divided by hypotenuse means this length, that is C. Therefore, AE is nothing but C cos A. C cos A. Right? So, in one I will substitute AE. 1 implies H equals to HA equals to AE is C sin A divided by sin C. In triangle ABC, C by sin C is what? A is C cos A. In triangle ABC, C by sin C by sin rule, this is nothing but 2R cos A. Right? So that means HA what you got? 2R cos A. That is the formula. Right? Distance of orthocenter to the vertex A, 2R cos A. Distance of orthocenter to the vertex B, 2R cos B. Distance of orthocenter to the vertex C, 2R cos C. Finally, you have to remember this formula. Whenever you got these distances, these formula you have to substitute. Now look at this here. I will find out. So I know HA now. I know HA. This distance I have calculated. This distance I have calculated. Now I will calculate HF from orthocenter to the side AB. Look at this is the side AB. Perpendicular distance from orthocenter to the side AB means what? HF I will calculate. Look at HF. This HA I know. HA I know. Right? This HF is perpendicular distance from orthocenter to the side AB. This HE is nothing but perpendicular distance to the side CA. This HD is nothing but perpendicular distance of orthocenter to the side BC. Now look at, I will calculate what is HE. Look at HE. Right? Take this triangle. Take this triangle. If you calculate one, similarly you can write. Look at triangle AHE. I am taking triangle AHE. Triangle AHE. That is right angle triangle. And this angle is 90 minus C. I want to calculate HE. And I know HA. Now I am writing sine of 90 minus C. Look at here. Sine of 90 minus C is nothing but opposite side HE. That is what I want to calculate. HE divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse means HE. Hypotenuse is HE. That means cos C equal to HE divided by cos A. What is HE then? HE cos C. What is HE? 2R cos A. Cos C. Look at here. This is the one. H to the side CA is what? 2R cos C cos A. Similarly, you will get this. Right? Two types of formulas from the orthocenter to the orthocenter to the sides from ortho center to the vertices. HA 2R cos A, HB 2R cos B, HC 2R cos C. From the ortho center to the sides. That means perpendicular distance from ortho center to side BC is 2R cos B cos C. Perpendicular distance from ortho center to the side CA, 2R cos C cos A. Perpendicular distance from ortho center to the side AB, that is 2R cos A cos B. These two sets of formula you have to remember, right? How the problem will be, I will tell one example. Look at problem will be like this one. In triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, H is ortho center. H is ortho center. If given HA plus HB plus HC equal to lambda into small r plus capital R, lambda equal to dash. Right? Small r means in radius, capital R means circumradius. Like this he will give. Right? So now substitute the formula. HA is nothing but what? HA means 2R cos A. 2R common. Cos A plus cos C. Now in triangle ABC, this is standard result. Right? This is nothing but 1 plus small r divided by capital R. This formula I told in the previous lectures. And in the last week exam also one problem is given. We have done. This is nothing but 1 plus small r divided by capital R. Now multiply capital R inside. What you will get? This is nothing but capital R plus capital R will get cancelled. So therefore lambda is what? 2. Like that, whenever the distances are there, you write that formula. That's all. Just remember formula. Whenever those distances will come, you write the formula. So these are the distances of orthocentrum. Next we will see about circumcenter. Let generally circumcenter will be denoted as O. Let O be circumcenter of triangle ABC. Generally it will be denoted by O, or in some cases it will be denoted by S. S also. In the problem he will give O is the orthos, O is the circumcenter, or S is the circumcenter. He will give. What about the alphabet? So let us say for the time being O is the circumcenter. Then distances of O from vertices. What is the distance of circumcenter from the vertices? That is obvious. This is nothing but capital R only. Right? From orthocenter, OA, OB, OC. What is that? Circumradius only. So this is obvious. That is circumradius. Right? Simple. Next. Distances of O from sides, perpendicular distance. Always distance means perpendicular distance. Even if he gives distance also, take perpendicular distance. That is by default meaning. So look at from sides, number 1, from O to BC. From O to side BC is nothing but formula R cos A. From O to Side CA is nothing but formula is R cos B. Side CA is nothing but side AB, R cos C. Right? These are the formulae. To the side sum, look at how you will get. I will tell one proof. Look at. Take the triangle, right? So this is the circumcenter. Circumcenter means what? For circumcircle. This is the circumcircle. For that circle, this is the center O. This OA, this OA, this OB, this OC. All will be what? Capital R. That is circumradius. All will be equal. That is equal to radius of the circle. Now, if you look at here, this is angle A. This is what angle A. So angle at the center is what? 2A. Angle at the center is what? This angle will be 2A. This angle will be 2A. Look at here. This is the chordum. This subtends an angle A at the major arc. Then the angle subtended by the chord at the center is what? 2A. At the center is what? 2A. Now look at here. This diagram I am drawing here. This diagram I am drawing here. Look at. This is O. This is B. This is C. Now this is R. This is R. So this is isosceles triangle. This is center of circle. From the center of the circle, if you drop a perpendicular on any chord, it will bisect that. Because this is isosceles triangle, right? It will bisect the vertical angle also. This angle completely is what? 2A. This will be A. And this will be A. Right? And this will bisect this side also. Right? Now what you want to calculate? This, let us say this is D. Look at this OD is nothing but this OD. Look at here. This is OD. That is nothing but from circumcenter to the side BC, perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance. This OD. Now what I am doing is this OD I want to calculate. I am writing cos A from triangle OBD. From triangle OBD, I am writing cos A. Adjacent side OD divided by hypotenuse R. Therefore, OD is nothing but R cos A. So that means perpendicular distance from circumcenter to the side BC is nothing but R cos A. Similarly, here will be there. Look, from O to side CA, this is the one. This is OE. Similarly, from O to side CA perpendicular distance, that is nothing but R cos B. Similarly, from O to AB perpendicular distance, that is nothing but this OF. This OF is nothing but to the side AB, that is nothing but R cos C. You have to remember this formula. From O to side BC, R cos A. From O to side CA, R cos B. From O to side AB, R cos C. These are the formulas you have to remember. To the vertices means it is obvious, that is circumradius. If any doubt, raise your hand. Yeah. We will do one problem on this, how to use this. look at one problem. Look at one identity you have to remember while solving the problems. In triangle ABC, this identity you have to remember. Two identities. You will get this identity in the problems. Tan A plus tan B plus tan C equal to tan A, tan B, tan C. This is one identity, right? And second identity is cot A, cot B plus cot B, cot C. In triangle ABC, these two are identities. First one I will prove. Look at first one. Look at these you will get in problems. First one especially you will get A plus B plus C is what in triangle ABC 180. Just C, bring this side. Proving is very easy. 180 minus C, right? Apply tan on both sides. Apply tan on both sides. Tan of 180 minus C is what? Minus tan C. Now write tan of A plus B formula divided by 1 minus tan A tan B minus tan C. Bring this side. Bring this side. So multiply with tan C minus tan C plus tan A tan B tan C, right? So therefore you will get tan A plus tan B tan C, bring this side, tan A tan B tan C. This is the identity. This is the one. Like that you do this one, you try. Apply cot, then you will get that one. Here I have applied tan, you apply cot, then you will get. These two identities you have to remember. Especially first one you will get more in the problems. So in triangle ABC, tan A plus tan B plus tan C equal to tan A tan B tan C. Whenever this will come, substitute in place of that. Tan A plus tan B plus tan C. Look at one problem. In triangle ABC, if F comma G comma H, if F comma G comma H be lengths of perpendiculars. Be lengths of perpendiculars from circumcenter. From circumcenter to sides BC comma CA comma AB. Right? These are FGH given if F by G given that A by F plus B by G plus C by H equals to lambda into ABC divided by FGH. Then lambda equal to dash. Lambda equals to dash. Look at here. This now, if you look at this one, F is what? From circumcenter to the side BC perpendicular distance. That means I am substituting the formula here. A is in triangle sine rule 2r sine A. In triangle A is what? 2r sine A. divided by F means what? Formula I told. From circumcenter to the side BC, perpendicular distance, that means R cos A. Just now I told. R cos A plus B is nothing but 2R sin B. Sine rule, 2R sin B. Divided by G is nothing but perpendicular distance from circumcenter to the side CA, that means R cos B, plus C means 2R sin C, divided by this is nothing but R cos C equal to lambda into now that is nothing but 2R sin A into 2R sin B into 2R sin C divided by, right? F means R cos A, G means R cos B, C means R cos C. R cos C. Look at here, this will get cancelled. R 3 R's and then 3 R's will get cancelled. Now look at, if you take 2 common, 2 into tan A plus tan B plus tan C equal to lambda into 8 sin A by cos A tan A into tan B into tan C. Now these both are equal. Tan A plus tan B plus tan C is what? From the identity. 2 tan A tan B tan C. Therefore lambda equal to 8 lambda, that is 2 by 8. That means what? 1 by 4. That is the answer. Just A is 2R sin A number. Sine rule. Lambda means what? Distance. F means what? Distance. R cos A. If you substitute that, you will get tan A plus tan B plus tan C here, and tan A into tan B into tan C here. Both will get cancelled. Like that. Just formula you have to apply. Next we will see distance of incenter. Incenter. Look at next. Distances of incenter I. Distance of incenter I to vertices. From vertices. Right? IA is nothing but formula is R sin A by 2. R is in radius. R is in radius. R is in radius of triangle ABC. R is in radius of triangle ABC. And this also we can be written as 4R. Wait. R cosecant A by 2, not sin A by 2. Cosecant A by 2. Small r cosecant A by 2. So that is also equal to 4R sin B by 2 sin C by 2. This can be used or that can be used, both formulae. Distance is from in center to the vertex A, this is. Next, distances of in center I to the vertex B are cosecant B by 2. This is nothing but 4R sin C by 2 sin A by 2. Right? Number 3. IC. This is nothing but R cosecant C by 2 or 4R sin A by 2 sin B by 2. These are the distances of in center I to the vertices A, B, C. IA, IB, IC. Now distances from I to sides is obvious. That is in radius. Equal to in radius sum. That is obvious. Perpendicular distances. Perpendicular distances from I to each side is what? That is by definition in radius. That is nothing but smaller. Look at here. How you will get? Take the triangle ABC. Take the triangle ABC. Right? Take the triangle ABC. Now let I be the in center. This is the center of in circle. Right? So from this center, if you drop a perpendicular, this is nothing but in radius. This is nothing but in radius. This is nothing but in radius. That means obviously from in center, perpendicular distances to all the sides will be equal, and that is called in radius. That is called in radius. Now what I am doing is I am connecting A to I. Look at. I am connecting A to I. This distance is asking. Now I am connecting B to I. This distance is asking. Now I am connecting. Now I am connecting C to I. These are the distances. These are the distances from A to I. I to vertex A. This is I to vertex B. I to vertex C. Right? Now I am calculating this II. Look at. So this AI is what? Angular bisector of angle A. That means this angle is what? A by 2. This is A by 2. This is A by 2. Right? If you look at here, this is right angle triangle. This is right angle triangle. From I have dropped perpendicular and this is in radius. I am considering triangle AIE. I am considering triangle AIE. I am writing sine A by 2. Look at sine A by 2 is nothing but opposite side R divided by hypotenuse AI. Sine A by 2 is nothing but sine A by 2 is nothing but IE divided by AI. Right? So therefore AI is nothing but IE cosecant A by 2. Therefore II is nothing but in radius, that is R cosecant A by 2. Right? So R has A is nothing but R has formula. What is that? 4R sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C by 2 into 1 by sin A by 2. This sin A by 2, this sin A by 2 will get cancelled. R has formula in terms of angles. I have told the formula. So this is nothing but 4R sin B by 2 sin C by 2. So this AI is nothing but you can use either this rule IA or cosecant A by 2, or this is 4R sin B by 2 sin C by 2. Like the distances to vertices are these formulae. Distances to sides means are always. That is in radius. So we have seen orthocentrum. Orthocenter, distance to vertices, distance to sides. Now, circumcenter, distance to vertices and distance to sides. Incenter, distance to vertices and distance to sides. Whenever these will come, you have to substitute this formula. If any doubt, raise your hand. Okay, now from here we will continue tomorrow. Next concept. Okay, thank you all of you. Have a nice day.